How are you, Zimbabwe? My name is Moses Toffa from the Agenda for Dialogue and Depolarization. I am sharing with you the 15 fundamental values which I believe Zimbabwe must be built on. And it is vitally important for the people of Zimbabwe to converge on these fundamental values despite their political differences. And today I'm talking about fundamental value number 5, which says, and I quote, "Never again shall we continue to agonize and blame each other or imperialism for causing Zimbabwe's problems." Close quote. Since independence, we as Zimbabweans have developed an insatiable inclination to blame each other or imperialism for causing Zimbabwe's perennial problems. The opposition and civil society blame ZANU-PF, and ZANU-PF blames the opposition, civil society, sanctions, and imperialism. This is a convenient way of exonerating ourselves from our individual and collective mistakes, shortcomings, and failures. It is uttermost abdication of responsibility. The brutal truth is that we all have played differing roles in putting Zimbabwe where it is today. We must always understand that each nation is a prototype, by omission or commission, of the quality of leadership that emerge from it, and that things go wrong in a nation because of the acts of commission or omission by the citizenry. Using this analogy, we can truthfully conclude that every Zimbabwean, young and old, has contributed to the problems that Zimbabwe is facing today by omission or commission. For this reason, before you blame anyone else for Zimbabwe's problems, you must ask yourself the inconvenient question that, what is it that I have done, either to push Zimbabwe into the dungeon or to stop Zimbabwe from falling into the dungeon? We will never build Zimbabwe until we acknowledge the inescapable reality that the responsibility to build Zimbabwe starts and ends with us individually and collectively. We must stop blaming external actors. It is true that colonialism and imperialism played a huge role in bringing Africa where it is today. But I refuse to continue blaming these twin evils for Africa's problems almost 70 years into independence. We, the people of Zimbabwe and Africa, bear the primary responsibility to uproot colonialism and imperialism. We must take responsibility for our individual and collective failures and commit ourselves to ensuring that going forward, we will never again blame anyone else except ourselves for planting and watering Zimbabwe's problems by omission or commission. We must, by all means, refuse to continue to be prisoners of inferiority complex and to be students of imperialists. Thank you, Zimbabwe. Together we will build our beloved nation. Songa mbele.